Speak Out Intermediate, Unit 7.2 Reading. Hi friends, today we will study on two reading texts about people who have special abilities. First, we will scan a text to find specific information, and then we will read the text again for true and false statements. Then we will read another text for reading comprehension, and we will read it to find the referring words. Here is our first reading passage, The Human Computer. Now you should pause the video here and scan the text for practice 1. Let's look at practice 1. Please scan the text and find the information below. First question. When was he able to calculate 82 multiplied by 82 multiplied by 82 in his head? Second question. How many numbers could he count from pi? Question 3. Because of the numbers of the pebbles, what doesn't he like doing? And the last question. Why did he learn Icelandic in a week? Now, please scan the text and find this information. Here are the answers for practice 1. First question. Aged 8, he was able to calculate 82 multiplied by 82 multiplied by 82 in his head. Second question. He could count 22,514 numbers from pi. And question 3. Because of the number of the pebbles, he doesn't like walking on the beach near his home. And the last question, he learned Icelandic in a week for a TV program in Iceland. Now, practice 2. Now, please read the text in detail and decide whether the statements about the article true or false. Question 1. He was different from other children in the way he memorizes the words. Second question. Daniel can imagine a number as a triangular or orange. Third question, he does everything with the same number of the repetitions. And question 4, he calls languages my friends. And question 5, he is a good mathematician now who has 3 books. Now, please read the text and decide whether these are true or false. Okay, here are our answers. Let's look at the first one. First question is false because his behavior was different in a way from other children. He could memorize numbers quickly, but he couldn't even tie his shoelaces. Second question, it is true because in the text it says that Daniel can imagine a number as a shape or color. Question 3. It is again true. He does everything with the same number of the repetitions because in the text it says he counts everything. He brushes his tooth in 2 minutes, for example. Question 4. He calls languages my friends. It is false because he calls numbers as his friends. And the last question, he is a good mathematician now who has 3 books. Okay, he has 3 books, but he is not a good mathematician. He is a good author according to the text. And now our second reading, The Human Camera about Stephen Wiltshire. Now, please read the text and choose the best answer to the question that follow. There are 3 multiply questions. So, now please read the text. Okay, let's look at the first question. First question. Stephen Wiltshire could speak with just his mother when he was 6 years old. Stephen Wiltshire could sit and stand up without help when he was a child. Stephen Wiltshire could communicate with the drawings he did. Second question. It is implied in the text that he could draw everything he saw without any mistake just in hours. He became famous for his drawing ability when he was 9 years old. He drove a complicated train station for London to be built. And last question. He published some books of his drawings, including helicopters. He published some books of his drawings, including famous cities like London, Rome, Hong Kong, and New York. And he published some books of his drawings, including his own portraits. Now, let's look at the answers of these 3 multiple choice questions. Let's look at the first one. Stephen Wiltshire could speak with just his mother when he was 6 years old. It is not true because, according to the text, he could not speak with anyone until the age of 9, so he couldn't have spoken with his mother when he was 6 years old. Second one, he could sit and stand up without help when he was a child. No, he couldn't sit still when he was a child. So let's look at the other one. He could communicate with the drawings he did. Yes, he found a way to communicate, so he used art as a communication way. Second question. It is implied in the text that he could draw everything he saw without any mistake just in hours. He became famous for his drawing ability when he was 9 years old. No, when he was 12 years old, he could draw the picture of the train station in London. And the other choice, he drove a complicated train station for London to be built. No, there was already a train station in London and he could draw it. So, A is the correct answer. And the last question. He published some of his drawings, including helicopters. No, he didn't draw any helicopter pictures, or we don't know, according to the text. The other choice, some books of his drawings, including famous cities, London, Rome, Hong Kong, and New York. Yes, it is true. And the last one, some books of his drawings, including his own portraits. No, there's no information about his portraits in the reading text. Now, practice 2. There are 3 questions. Read the text and find what the pronouns below refer to. First one, in paragraph 2, please find what does this refer to. Second one, in paragraph 2 again, please find what there refers to. And the last one, in paragraph 3, find them and decide what does it refer to. Let's look at the answers. For the first one, in paragraph 2, this refers to the complicated building. In the second one, in the second paragraph, there refers to the train station in London called St. Pancras. And the last one in paragraph 3, them refers to the worst grey cities. So, this is for all now. For further study and practice, please look at your supplementary pack, page 151 and 152, exercises A and B. And there is also a film suggestion for you called Temple Grandin. She is an autistic scientist who is very successful. Maybe you can watch and enjoy it. Thanks for listening and have a good day.